You're in the zone, the superhero zone, so let's get right into it. Let's talk about the 5th episode of What If Zombies. This episode was completely crazy, and it all started out with the Ant-Man and the Wasp scene when they were trying to get Janet Van Dyne back from the quantum realm. But instead of Janet Van Dyne coming back as beautiful as ever, she infected Hank and they came back with like a zombie virus. This zombie virus ended up infecting the entire world in that, part of the multiverse, including the Avengers. But take note, even the Avengers who had powers knew how to use their powers even when they were zombies. They were still sentient. Even the ones who didn't have powers that were just normally fighting like Black Widow, Captain America, and Falcon still were fighting like they still were human. Normal humans. So yeah, this was kind of scary. And then, so this is taking all place in the events of Avengers Infinity War. Because after this scene with Janet Van Dyne, Bruce Banner comes from Asgard. He gets bifrosted there from Heimdall, his last, wish before he died. And he got teleported into the Sanctum as normal, but nobody was in there. So he gets dressed, goes outside, and see zombie versions of Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, Stephen Strange, aka Doctor Strange, and Wong beating up the Black Order members, Cull Obsidian and Ebony Maw. So naturally, Banner thought it was them being Avengers and avenging things, but when Tony turned around, he realized that he was a zombie. I almost said alien. But before they could bite him to become a zombie, I want to call them the Apocalypse Avengers. That's what I'm going to call them, the Apoc Avengers, came in and swooped in and saved him. This team consisted of Bucky Barnes, Hope Van Dyne, and a bunch of others. I'm not remembering. Oh, Okoye from Black Panther, and Spider-Man, and a whole bunch of other characters. So for the rest of this episode, they were giving noble sacrifices for some of them, and they were sacrificing themselves so the rest of them could go save the rest of the world. And at one point, they came up with Vision, and Vision was feeding zombie version of Wanda. And let's just talk about Wanda for a second. Zombie Wanda is powerful. Very, very powerful. Don't give zombie Wanda powers, because Wanda as a zombie was scarier than normal Wanda. So Vision didn't want to kill her because she's his love. So he was luring people to the place where Wanda was located just to feed her. And so the Avengers eventually end up there, and this episode really just ends off with Vision ripping out the Mind Stone out of his own head and sacrificing himself for Wanda, which was really sweet. And the episode ended with a zombified Thanos. And he was in Wakanda. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, comment, share for more superhero content.